one-hand painting. Well, with outlines and stuff, you have to be a little bit smoother. You see? So it takes two hands usually to do that. Now I'm going to come right there and do a little bit around that. Now I'm going to do around the first little bullet. You see, now you have to be real careful with that. I'm going to dip it a little thinner again. I'm going to do a little more here on the bottom. Top of the bullet, the little pouch that holds it. Bottom of it. Now I'm going down here, let's outline some of the edges of it. Now his little leg, let's outline just a little bit of it. As I was telling you earlier on, everything on here will have a black outline around it because we're going to use it on Ruthie's designer jeans. And it needs to have a real good, true outline. And we're putting them little knobby knees on there. And the little boots, we'll outline them. And we'll keep rolling that brush in your paint to keep you a real good point on your brush. I'm going to get a little more thinner, get a little more of the Payne's Gray. We'll just go ahead and paint that little heel in. Now normally I would do this with a pen, but I just thought, since we're here today, we'll just go ahead and outline some of it. Just wanted you to see how it's going to look. Just keep rolling it in that thin Payne's Gray. I'll paint that little heel on there. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop this right now because some folks were hollering at me and asking me, well, how do you paint clouds in the sky? So we're going to pick up a canvas here and we're going to show you how we do it. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. As you can see, we've got our big palette here with a lot of different colors on it. Now, some folks was really wanting to know, say, how do you paint clouds? Okay, we're going to show you how we do it. This is one of the simplest ways to do it. Now, what I've done with the canvas, I've sprayed a little blue on it. As you can see, there's blue streaks on it. Now, what we'll do, we'll use them to our advantage. I'll show you how we'll do that just in a second. Also, we treated it with burnt linseed oil. If you see, I'm taking a brush, I fill it up real full. Then I'm just jabbing it into the canvas. And even at that, they almost look like clouds. But we're going to do a whole bunch of them here. Now, how you really make them look good, of course, is just like anything else. It takes a little extra work. Now, first of all, if you look from a distance, that probably looks pretty good already. And I'm coming way down this time because what I'm going to do here, we're going to show you a fast way to do it. Now that brush is dirty. So now what we're going to do is pick up, that was a 1-inch brush, by the way. We're going to pick up a 2-inch brush. Now what I want to do, and I'll do it real fast. If you notice now, they begin to look fluffier. I'm just trying to hit the bottoms of them though, not the top. You see, I'm blending them right into the canvas. You can hear all that noise, that's my canvas shaking there. And you see how pretty that looks now? Almost like the light is hitting them, but I'm going to the bottom, still blending. Now this is the easiest, quickest way to make beautiful clouds. Now we could stop right there if we want to, and I think we will on that. But I want to show you a real quick way I don't know if you can see this down here or not. I'm just putting some in down at the bottom here. Okay, now I'm not doing a lot of cleaning today because I'm sort of in a hurry. I want to show you 2 or 3 other things. Now, as you can see, we've got some real pretty clouds in there. Now what we can do is put some background. Watch this. And get a little brown with that. That's sap green and brown, okay? Now this is a quick way to do a picture. You don't have to do them all this way, but if you just want to do something really quick, I need a little more brown than that. A little more brown. Now I've just done a lot of, look like jumbled up lines, but if back from where you're sitting, they probably look like a tree line. We're not going to go to a lot of trouble today. I just want to show you a real fast way to do clouds and background trees. I want a little more brown in some of that. Now I'm gonna clean that just a little bit, but I'll clean them after we're through today. I want to show you a quick way. Clean that brush. This is a fan brush, one of the greatest brushes that was ever invented. I love them. I'm gonna clean him off a little bit. Okay, now what I would like to do, and I'm just going to mix all these colors with the brush. I'm not going to take time to mix everything up really good. Now I want to show you real quickly. We're not going to spend a lot of time with these. But if you notice now, the way I'm turning my brush, I'm already sort of lay of the land is coming in there. Need some more yellow. Real fast. Not spending a lot of time with it. Most all the paintings that we do on the show are realistic type paintings. This is semi-realistic. I may have to move that up a little bit so you can see the bottom of it. Maybe it'll sit here. I hope it will. If it don't, if it falls, don't worry. Okay, I'm gonna clean that real quick. Now I'm going to take my palette knife real quick. Just take whatever color you got there. Watch this. And we're just making a whole bunch of trees. Okay, clean that off just a little bit. I'm going to grab this brush back up again. Now, in order to have real pretty in-depth trees, you need a lot of dark. So watch this. Okay, now that's really getting it dark in there. And that's what we wanted. Okay, now I'm blending it just a little bit. Okay, now see how pretty those clouds look with all this beautiful greenery down here? Okay, now I'm going to go in here and get some white and some yellow. Isn't that amazing? With just a few little strokes of a brush. We're just putting foliage in. That's what we're doing today. And I just wanted to show you the clouds, and I want to show you how they look in. This is water down here, so. Whole bunch of undergrowth. Now I'm going to wipe my hand off first of all. Clean that off a little bit. And we're going to put a little bit more water in here. Take this big brush here. Watch this. I'm going to thin that a little bit so it'll be sure and go over whatever I'm putting it over. Now you see we've already got a nice stream. See, with just a few strokes, if you want to, you can almost make a painting that's sellable. I'm washing that brush out a little bit. One reason I'm washing it out is because I'm going to change colors. Now, some of the colors that I love to get into the thing is these red colors. I'm going to take just a little bit of that red. I'm going to thin it down a little so it'll cover a little better. Mix it into the yellow. That'll help it a little bit. Right down into the water, see? No flowers. Now you see, it doesn't take long to create, you know, a little painting that actually looks fairly well. I'm not sure how much time we got left, but one other thing I want to do down here. We'll drop that thing, grab up another brush. Okay, I love that white. Now, what you can do with your clouds, if you want to, you can go back and shadow them, or you can go back, watch this, and put little clouds in front of the clouds. Same way up here if you want to run them all the way off, you see. Like they're moving. Here, for instance, this is moving. And back in here, if you want to highlight them a little bit. Anywhere you want to highlight them, or you see them coming through the trees. Then I'm going to blend the bottom just a little bit, you see. Put them all anywhere you want to. You see, it almost looks like the sun is hitting those things. I just wanted to show you what you could do with your clouds and with just a little bit of color down on the. Then if you want to put some little trees or tree limbs in there, let's see what happened to my little brush. I believe this is it. Okay, what I'm doing is just mixing in a little thinner with some of the lighter colors that I've got. Then you can go in and add I'm doing this sort of freehand. You add an old tree or a tree trunk or anywhere you want to add those. Okay, I'm going to add just a few more highlights here. That little thing's sort of in your way there, isn't it? Just a few on each side. If you notice, I've sort of curving it down so the land is coming right down into the water. Same over here. I'm going to clean that just a little bit. I want to blend that just a little bit in the middle there. See if I got anything on that brush. That might do it. Let's see if it does. Yeah, that blended pretty good. Okay, I want just a touch of I'm going to blend that in a little bit. You see, now that adds depth to your painting. In other words, that creates another area that's way back in there. Now you could put trees in there if you wanted to, or you don't have to, but just in case, let's see, let me show you what I mean. If I can find that little, there it is. I believe that's it. Okay. Watch this, now way back in there. That's not holding together too good, but we'll try it. What I've done, I've pulled that thing on the bottom there to give it depth. Then, I don't know if I hope you can see it on camera, but if you look way back in there, you've got a stand of trees way back in there. Now there's one other color I want to add here real quick if I can. I want to add a little blue. Now most of our pictures, we take a little bit longer than this one. This is one that we just done in a few minutes. I want a little bit of that blue back here. Maybe a little right over here too. And I definitely want a little right in here. Yeah, that's what we wanted. Well, I hope that helps you with your clouds and actually your trees too, because we thought we had some extra time, so we thought we'd just do a few trees too to make it look a little bit better. I'm going to put just a little more dark in it. I think we've got a few minutes left here. I love these dark colors. Watch this. Watch this on the other side. Okay, look at that now. We got a tree.